Yes, I love American sport. I particularly love this version of American football. I think of it like human chess. It is amazing. But I get it. Most Australians couldn't care less. You care about the ads or the lip-syncing of the national anthem. But I did want to show you this. But 100 million people watched this game. And they saw a bloke in his underpants running, sort of the modern version of streaking, in the middle of the field. Now, the TV cameras cut away. But thank God somebody was rolling a tape across radio that was calling the action, and this was, apart from Brady's win, one of the great things that happened today was a sportscaster calling a streaker as if they were an athlete. Listen.
He's pulling down his pants. Put up your pants, my man. Pull up those pants. He reaches to the 30. He breaks the tackle from the security guard. The 20, down to the 10, the 5. He sides at the 1, and then converge on him at the goal line. Pull up your pants, take off the bra, and be a man.
That is great. I get that they cut away because they don't want to encourage people, but why not just call it like that? Because that is way more entertaining than whatever the hell happened at the halftime show. By the way, I officially knew I was old today because I was like, who's that? Isn't this normally Bon Jovi, Rolling Stones? Oh, The Weeknd. Okay. Of course, Tom Brady has now, as you've heard, played in 10 grand finals. 10 grand finals. He's won 7 of them. He is the GOAT, the greatest of all time, which is what they call. But this was played in Florida, and Florida has a very different attitude when it comes to coronavirus. They're not doing the full lockdown thing like they're doing in other parts of the country. But CNN was there to police people having fun in an un-Faucian way.
I am double masked, but if you take a look here at the scene behind me, you can see that a lot of people are here. They're gathered. This massive crowd, again, not many of them wearing a mask. I spoke to the Tampa police and I asked them, what are you doing about this? Because a lot of people were very concerned. The Tampa police tell me that they're very disappointed by what they've seen, and some of these establishments do risk being shut down. This is really the officials' greatest fear. The last thing they want is for the Super Bowl to turn into some type of super spreader event.
Yeah, that's CNN's Karen correspondent. I think you all know the comparison I'm about to make. Remember when we didn't have a vaccine for coronavirus and thousands of people in lots of locations were not social distancing in support of Black Lives Matter? Doctors said that was okay. That's when there wasn't a vaccine. Oh, yeah, and CNN? Completely cool with it.
True, there is social distancing issues. However, this is a public health crisis they are marching against. Systemic racism has taken so many lives in this country throughout our history. If you're born black in this country in 2017, you have a 3.5-year lower life expectancy than if you're born white. If you're a young black man, you have a 1 in 1,000 chance of being shot by police, 3 times more than if you're born white. So I just think that when you're marching against a public health emergency, I think you do every risk mitigation procedure you can. But we understand that we have to do the risk-benefit analysis, and those folks are there doing something very important today.
I love to hate CNN, Rowan Dean, but they make it so damn easy because we've got the tapes, mate.
Oh, it's so, that whole argument is so fatuous and so dangerous, to say that systemic racism is a disease that kills, and the figures that he quoted are dodgy. The black population is smaller. In fact, unfortunately, the highest rate of deaths is blacks killed by other blacks, and that's just the tragedy of it. But they don't report those facts, obviously.